Okay, final segment on this Friday transmission. Lou in Chicago, finish up your point.
Yes, sir. The point is that and these things aren't as important, all these material things. And I use my charisma, a gift that I have, to awaken, to talk to people, whether it's a higher level person in the legal field to the person that pushes the cart at the grocery store. And
we've just got to start talking to each other instead of watching glowing televisions all night or just going to sports games or chasing skirts. All of that is fine, but the number one thing is liberty, because nothing's safe if you don't have the freedom.
That's correct, and I'm getting out there, 10 people a day. I'm handing out videos. I keep them. Everyone wants to ask about my car. I bring up that subject. And finally, to sum it up real quick, the cyberbullying thing is very real. And these police now, I had a huge identity theft issue. They don't care. I have enough evidence to put this person away, more evidence than Lincoln was shot. Yet they don't even pay attention to it. They're more concerned that I called this kid a freak 3 years ago on the computer than they are with
so let me get this straight.
Evidence.
You went and complained, and then they said, oh, well, you called him a freak. Yeah, listen, I appreciate your call. This is a whole other subject. I was talking to a big defense lawyer yesterday. I was talking to, just saw him out when I was getting a haircut, and he was explaining how there are less prosecutions now. They're only out raising money or squeezing the cattle. All the new laws being passed are for us, the law-abiding. And it's sick. I appreciate your call, Lou. Jan in Florida, you're on the air. Go ahead, Jan.
Hey, Alex.
Hi.
I have a comment and a question. I have a close relative who is a higher member in the Department of Health.
Okay.
And I just spoke to them today, and they're doing basically printing out all of their personal emails that have been going on in the office, and there's some really strange things going on. She said that there's going to be opening up vaccination centers like around the city and also the state. And,
no, that's what I'm going to cover this more Sunday and try to do it coherently here. But no, I mean, this flu is nothing. It's killed less than 20 people here, but they're acting like it's the end of the world, and they're gearing up for forced inoculations. I believe they're going to use this as their cover for the economic implosion. And God knows what's in the shot. So what else was she saying?
She also said that, I mean, over the last few months, the Department of Agriculture has basically been taking over everything, the water, the food inspections. She does the licensing for any biomedical things that they would need. She would give the licenses for, and they're like,
yeah, the feds are federalizing they're grabbing whole industries. We're going into global receivership, just like a third world country goes into receivership to the IMF and World Bank. We're going into receivership, but it was all fraudulently created by the bankers that run the government. Ma'am, do you understand they've stolen $23.7 trillion, double the GDP in 10 months? I mean,
I'm very aware of everything.
I mean, this is off. There has never been fraud, theft, evil like this. We are screwed. And you better tell your friend in the health department, we all got to say no to this, because if we just keep going along with it, these criminals only take this as encouragement.
Yeah, the only reason she knew because I had given her a heads up on what was going on, so she has been watching, and her coworkers, they're all in denial. They think that, yeah, there's really something going on, and there's really going to be a flu that's, natural, but they don't understand that this is all generated.
God, how obvious is it? It kills nobody. They use it as an excuse to build up the grid, because they couldn't build that up out of nowhere. People notice it. So that's their cover story for getting ready for a federal takeover. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen, but they're sure gearing up, getting ready to jump. And they got their fist up, they got their dukes up, and we got to, get ready for this. I'll be back Sunday covering this exclusively, 4 to 6 p.m. for a special transmission. I feel it in my gut. It's important. Great job, crew. Have a great weekend, everybody. Love your family. Love God. Get your heart right. And tune in Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Retransmission starts now. Infowars.com.